What is up, Dash League? It is your host, Jake from State Farm. I am joined in the booth with.
Lobster Master.
I want to say hi to all our viewers out there and see how you're doing. Got a bit of sprinter tier action going on here, I guess. Oh, hold on.
International map, or
Inter.
match, rather, between EMU and Underdog. We're going to be starting out on um, Dallas, and then switching to Sydney for the second map, which will be um, is still Waterway.
Volcano. Waterway? Or is
Volcano.
it volcano or waterway? I think it's volcano.
I think it's Volcano.
Yeah, it's volcano.
And then if it does get down to a tiebreaker, we will have 2 control points, one on each server. The team that gets the most total points will take the match. And then along with Volcano, we will be on Abyss for payload, I think.
Launchpad.
Launchpad, okay. My cycles are all mixed up.
It's hard to keep up with anything. Also, I want to ask and see if they can hear you all right. Can y'all
That
hear
is quite a valid
Lobster?
concern.
Let's see. If I need to turn you up, hopefully they let me know.
Mm.
Keep talking.
Okay, yeah.
Say something.
Definitely got to turn me up.
We'll just.
Not fun.
Maybe not. Oh, now you're silent. That's cool.
Oh, well, that might also be because I'm not talking, but who knows?
I mean, that'll do it. So.
Who knew that silence is made up of no sound?
There we go. All right. Maybe they can hear you now. Who knows?
Maybe. Hmm.
I mean, you're in the yellow on OBS, so it should be fine.
Eh, you never know.
All right, now's the time to pull out the magnets and start the
Oh
ASMR.
no, not the. Okay. So, I have a bunch of tiny magnets, and they are incredibly loud. For example, so that's always fun.
It's kind of funny.
It is kind of funny.
All right, well, what was I doing? I kind of got sidetracked.
Oh, we do the lineups.
Oh yeah, we should do the lineups. Also have to put a drone in the corner.
On Underdog, we have Greedy Guy, Pizza, Quadratic, Free Jaden, and High. And on Emu side, we have Shingeki, Firehorse, Damage You, Mig, and Drui. Now, I need to check Underdog's roster because I do not remember a quote unquote quadratic, even though the equation is pretty nice.
There we go. Got the drone in the corner. Yeah, I don't remember Quadratic, but I guess he's in their roster, I assume. Also, I need to turn on game sounds.
I am on the website and they do not have any quadratics.
Okay.
Closest they have to is a fraction, but that is not the same thing.
Interesting. Maybe that is Fraction and he forgot to change his name.
And then let me just check EMU's roster real quick too. I'm sure
Uh,
they're double check them. Let's see. Only concerning. Nope, they look good.
I want to check the Discord just to see if I don't think they've added anybody new underdog.
No, because rosters are locked.
Yeah.
Have been for a while.
Yeah, I guess I can't.
You can only remove.
I mean that's gotta be
Oh, they left, so they're changing it. Hopefully.
alright. Well, at least they're smart. I still can't hear game sounds that much.
Oh, they got Firefox Dust in instead of quote unquote quadratic. Don't know if this mysterious quadratic will be joining back. Most likely fraction. But we should be good to go. Looks like Underdog, one of Underdog's players is still a little bit sleepy.
He's a EP.
But other than that, once they get up and ready, teams will do strats and then we should be good to go. There is a 15-minute buffer period between the start time and the actually playing the map time, and 10 minutes in between other maps. So at 20:15, you'll see on the top of your screen that is when the map should start at maximum.
Looks like we're maybe talking strats right here.
Looks like very talking and much strats. It appears this mysterious quadratic is in fact friction.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. You're welcome, random chat person, for reading the chat.
Looks like EMU is ready to get this party started. And they will be starting on blue side.
Now in chat, would you like me to do more of an overarching, like, strategy kind of talk, or a very, kill focused talk, like commentary? But get your votes in quick now before map actually gets started.
Alright, turn up game sounds.
Nice pick from High. It looks like we also have shocks up from Underdog. No rockets yet, though, that I can see. Looks like Underdog is taking a slightly more laid back approach. You can see on the minimap that there's a round 2 in house, which is not going to be good for Underdog because at this point, EMU has the spawn advantage and you're going to be all up in their face as much as possible to get as much of an advantage as possible. See Shingeki with a shield and pistol on cart. Interesting strategy because Underdog has ready access to rockets and other weapons such as shotguns. Nice pick from Damage You with an interesting gun hold. Taken up by Free Jaden, who gets the dash, is able to go back. Looks like Underdog does have rockets up. That's going to be a very important kill for EMU, unable to take out rockets. Nice double pick on Cart, currently on a 5k, on a 6k. It's going to be very difficult for EMU to push Cart whatsoever with rockets up. Mig able to take out rockets, taken out by Free Jaden, but that is a huge help for EMU. Cart having some relative difficulty moving down that hill. League average is around 4 minutes at the bottom of the hill. EMU is at 3:40 at halfway through, so they're behind pace. Greedy guy unable to secure the kill with SMGs. Cart is moving. Firefox does not push in, try and take them out. Rockets are able to get the clear on Cart. Now, EMU does have the ping disadvantage because they are on a Dallas server. They're going to get red ping roughly about 200, which means Underdog is going to have a much easier time killing them, and EMU is going to have a much harder time killing Underdog players.
Looks like we're at a pretty decent stop right here by Underdog. 2 minutes and 20 seconds now. Emu is still not made it to the bottom of the hill. Although now they just got there. 2 minutes is not a lot of time to get checkpoint here, especially with Underdog members still in your or in their house. So they're just making it very difficult to get forward and push the cart. But although it still is moving right now, almost to that 25% mark. They're approaching 2 minutes to get to that checkpoint. So got Greedy Guy running around with Staples now. Currently going 20 and 6. So definitely getting the kills for his teammates here. Got two members of EMU trying to get forward through shield. Firehorse taken out before he could get to cart. Free Jane grabs that dash, causing a little disruption there. Right now we're just below a minute and 30 for EMU to get to that checkpoint. Shingeki gets a quick kill there on Free Jane. Another pick taken out by High. And EMU is back on cart. Drury clears the person who was attacking cart there. Although cart is down now again. It looks like Underdog has control once again. So, and we got Firefox running around their base, getting the kills, causing disruption. Gets another good kill. Moving through shield. Taken out by Shingeki. Shingeki looking to grab on or get back on the cart, but interesting strategy from Pizza there with the double shield. Finally taken out by Jury there. And we're at 30 seconds now for EMU to get to checkpoint, and I do not see it happening. It's a tough, tall order for any team. Although good push here at the end, it may not be enough because it looks like Underdog finally has a little bit more control once again. Firefox gets a good kill there. Another quick kill. And that is EMU stopped at 32.4%. Welcome back, Lobster.
Oh, yep. Now, EMU is going to have a very difficult time trying to stop Underdog here. They are going to have to disrupt to their maximum. If they are going to take this launch pad, they are going to need to pre-check.
Kind of got Shingeki hiding here with some rockets. Almost kills himself. Taken out by High. Got Mig rocking the double SMGs. Taken out by Firefox Dust. And almost immediately Underdog is pushing forward. Trying to get space out. And to stop this red team from getting any further. Demagogue gets a good kill there on Firefox. Finally moving forward. Another really good long distance kill there on Pizza. And Underdog taken out on cart, and they're back on. Firefox grabs that dash, gets a good kill there on Drewy. Drewy takes out Firefox Dust there. Good kill there by Drewy, who gets another quick kill. Trying to move forward. Taken out by Firefox. Firefox looking to grab that dash again and get forward for his team.
Alright, I am back after some background noise. We see very heavy disruption from Underdog here. They're holding EMU at this intersection between main rail and shield, which is a great place to hold because it converges all those different routes into one spot. Seem like a very offensive focused team, which could be good if they can hold EMU back, which it seems like they are doing, but it could also be really bad if EMU gets a rocket up, solidly hits cart, and then Underdog does not notice and is unable to move cart. So they do have around 4 minutes remaining right under that SMG bridge. 3 minutes more than EMU had. See Shingeki with that rocket trying to take down card is unable to with the disruption from Underdog. See a lot of shield usage today, which is very interesting. Amazing rocket, but Underdog does get past that payload goal and takes the launch pad. Now it's all about damage control and seeing how far Underdog can push. Nine minutes remaining on the clock to get to 100%. That is a lot of time for Underdog. See High taking that health, trying to push up. See Underdog double stacking, trying to get as much time as possible. The more blue people you stack on cart, up to 3, the faster cart moves. Firefox Dust waiting on the dash, trying to push up, does not push out with any of their team members, trying to stop rockets from getting up. Able to get 2 picks on main rail, 3 picks. Currently on a 6K. Able to get tri-dash. Just heavily disrupting EMU, not allowing them to get up rockets or any other weapons that might help them take down cart. The try area is a very important place to hold just because it converges on so many different points and has a dash, which means It's going to allow you to get out of there faster with more resources, which is going to increase your survivability. The EMU player is mostly going for that try room, trying to get the dash. Damage you on SMGs. The double shield strat not working out so great. Great group up by Underdog though. They're able to keep cart moving and get rockets down. Damage you trying to get those SMGs up again. Taken out by High, who grabs the dash. Trying to push up, going back for health. Able to get the pick. We see 4 Underdog members around this cart, not double stacking though, which is a very interesting strat. You see High trying to hold the sight lines, but there aren't very many good ones in this area of Launchpad, which I believe it would be more efficient to double stack. But as you just saw, SMGs were able to take out 2 on cart, so there is always a trade-off. Another good group up by Underdog. They're able to get 3 or 4 around cart again. However, EMU does have a rocket, which is going to be very difficult for Underdog to take out just because they need so many dashes and to get back to where rocket is. Our horse making a risky move, pushing up to grab that health instead of going back. This rocket on Launchpad is one of the most difficult to get just because you have to go so far out of your way into where Underdog are always going to be pushing. Speaking of Underdog pushing, they are at 87, almost 90% with 5 minutes and 23 seconds remaining on the clock. As soon as they get the cart around that bend, it's going to be a lot easier for Underdog to push that cart, as EMU are not going to be able to immediately hit them out of spawn. Damage trying to push up, get some space, taken out. Freejin not pushing up as a group, but still able to move that cart around that corner, and now they're going to have, again, a much easier time pushing that cart. Launchpad is one of the easier maps to get 100% on. They could do it with over 4 minutes remaining on the clock, depending on how much EMU disrupts and how much space they're trying to take, as well as Underdog's ability to group up and get to cart. The Underdog trying to group up there. Great disruption from EMU, but they are hanging a little bit too far back for what would be the optimal positioning. You're seeing that Underdog is able to get those group ups and take out the EMU members, though they are unable to push cart because of that spawn advantage EMU has. Firefox does, pushing in alone, taken out by Meg with SMGs. Taken out by High. Underdog is able to push that card. They have another member droning, waiting for that card to get down so they can hop on. Able to get the pick. You can see EMU is having a much harder time trying to stop that cart, but Shingeki does have a rocket, which is very impressive on this late of Launchpad. However, that is a self-destruction. Sacrifice. Stop cart. Underdog has just about 3 minutes remaining on the clock with only 2% to go. That's about 1 or 2 good group ups, and they could get 100%. It's almost inevitable. However, EMU does seem like they're pushing up a lot more than they were just about a minute ago, which is helping them clear people from card. They're always keeping one person on card at all times because when any red person is on card, blue, no matter how many blue people are on, it does not move. However, Underdog got a great group up there, was able to push card to 100% with 2 minutes and 23 seconds remaining. Now we can get some ending scores. On EMU's side, top scoring, we have Damage You with 4,926 points. Also top killing for their team with 33 kills and 47 deaths. On Underdog side, we have High top scoring with 6,404 points, but top killing is Firefox Dust with 57 kills, 29 deaths.
And there will be a server switch, so we'll be moving over to Sydney for this volcano match.
And from reading chat, well, it looks like we will have a couple player swaps for Underdog.
Game sound's not working. Oopsie daisies. Let's switch over. And we are live again. Let's see about turning these game sounds up. Interesting. So Hyperdash is not picking up the maybe that'll do it. Oh, there they are. Oopsie daisy.
Perhaps another poll for Volcano.
Yeah, we should. Into poll. Start poll. Volcano win. Alright, well, while we're waiting, I'm gonna go take a little break. 1 second. Oh, entertain the audience with some jokes or something.
Oh, that's a lot of pressure. Good thing I have the power of Google on my side. However, I am not gonna be that lazy. I am gonna come up with a good joke. Did you get it? That was the joke. I can't come up with any good jokes. No good jokes for me today. In the meantime, we will talk about Volcano. Volcano is one of the more interesting maps, I want to say. It's up there with Quarry on annoyingness, but you know, what can you do with a big map? It is the most recent and the biggest map. in terms of size and recency. But it's unique in the case that out of all of the dominations, it is the only one to have a non-linear layout. So that means you can go straight to B without ever crossing your base. This is untrue for both Quarry and Waterway. Waterway is the most linear domination. And what that means is that for Volcano, you're going to have wildly different strats. Because you can go straight to B, I've seen a lot of teams have a lot of B focus, not a lot of base focus, and I do believe that can be exploited.
100%.
A lot of teams are adapting their quarry strats from the looks of it, which means a lot of in quarry you have a lot of B focus, and usually one or two go to tunnel, the long route with a dash on quarry, which you do not have on Volcano, which means it is not a one-to-one correlation, which means a lot of teams are gonna have to find some new strats, and that is what we are working with for Volcano.
Red takes A.
With that said, you can see how fast people can get to the opponent's base. Greedy Guy was able to steal that dash from Firehorse before Firehorse even got out of their own base. They're going to be picking up shotguns going the bottom B route, which is, in my opinion, one of the worst routes to go, just because it takes so long and you have zero dash found on that round. Now we are switching to Firefox down. She's taken out by Drury. Was that a quick countdown for an underdog, I believe?
Red takes A.
In any case, underdog gets a quick countdown, countered at B. The guy is pushing out into EMU's base, taken out by Firehorse. He's gonna hopefully pick up the dash and probably shotgun.
Scores in 3, countered.
A couple underdog members stuck in their own base waiting for dash. Trying to get out.
Blue takes B.
Little skirmish at this health. Pizza is now low, going out into E, one of the most open areas. Okay, we switch away from that. Underdog countdowns. Only 3 up for EMU, only 2 up for EMU. They're gonna be able to counter. They are. Very narrowly at the last second. Now, countdown from EMU quickly retaliated with another countdown from Underdog. However, there are only 2 EMU players able to counter. The Firehorse trying to pick up that SMG, grab the dash, probably push out to... Yeah, I'd say. I'm not sure.
Scores 3.
Another countdown. Only Shingeki up for EMU. They die, and that is a team wipe for Underdog, and they are able to secure the first point.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
Now, EMU is gonna be psychologically more inclined to make brash decisions because of their under 3 minute opponent score, so it'll be interesting to see how the next point goes. If there is any next point, there's always the possibility that nobody scores a point for the remaining 22 minutes.
Blue takes A.
However, that seems unlikely. EMU pushing out into Underdog's base, trying to get the aggression factor.
Blue takes C. Red takes C.
The 2 EMU players in Underdog's base. That is the only point they have. They're making a risky move, trying to push up into Underdog's
Red team.
rail area. Underdog gets a quick countdown. Only Shingeki up again. Are they able to counter? They are at the last second, and now EMU has 5 players up and are able to counter easily.
Blue takes E. Red team.
Another countdown for Underdog, however, 4 EMU players are up and they are unable to make anything out of that countdown.
Red team score countered. Red team scores.
Only damage you up for EMU this time. That is another team wipe for Underdog, and they score the second point. That is sub 5 minutes, 2 points for Underdog.
And worthy note of High going 19-2 right now, so carrying his team in kills for sure.
Red takes A. First elimination.
It's like a large amount of B focus for Underdog, which may be carrying their success,
Red team.
but also definitely their killing abilities. That was a very close counter on EMU's side.
Blue takes B. Red team scores 3.
3 up for EMU. Are they able to counter? 2 up for EMU. You're unable to. That is nearly a sub 5 minutes. Underdog takes the volcano and wins the match. With a ping disadvantage. They're all red ping, while most of EMU is green ping, with the exception of Shingeki, who, correct me if I'm wrong, is a Japanese player?
Possibly. I'm not too sure, actually.
I do know that they are not Australian, like most of EMU. And Underdog is a US team, so that wraps up the match. Very great showing from Underdog.
Yes, very strong team, and I guess I haven't updated the scoreboards yet, but
A lot of their killing abilities showcased in this match. Able to fight against that ping disadvantage. Ooh, I did not do ending scores for Volcano, but they're still on screen if you want to read them on your own.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, true. They're
Why are they doing it?
I don't know, but I'm not really gonna.
Match starts in 3.
Well,
This is an unscheduled, unprogrammed control point. This is not Dash League approved.
Control point. Blue team.
Underdog.
We'll not record that just so the higher ups don't get angry. But we want to thank all our fans who are coming out to watch the Underdog and EMU play today. Definitely a dominant performance from Underdog. So, any last words?
I'm excited to see how Underdog performs next cycle. We're gonna have a lot of interesting maps. I do believe it's Abyss and Quarry, 2 of the most underplayed maps in terms of Dash League maps. So it'll be interesting to see how teams deal with that and how that affects the um, playoffs.
It will be very interesting to say the least. All right. Well, you've heard it from me, Mr. Jake, and you've heard it from Lobster. We will catch y'all in the next game.